Good day. I'm retired Senior Master Sergeant Casimir, and this is Senior Airman Matthew Ketterling. Today we're going to discuss a little bit about membership at the chapter level and how you guys can build a team, develop a team, and then about the follow-through. So Senior Airman Ketterling is going to first talk to you a little bit about building a team.
Yes, thank you, sir. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you have your team ready and you acquire the resources and information in order to successfully brief. So we like to have from about 2 to 5 individuals. You want to have at least 2 briefers and then 3 individuals to help with taking in the membership forms and the dues that they give you that day. With me and Mr. Casimora, we kind of do a tag team type briefing where one of us will start and then the other one will come in and then the other one will kind of come back. That gives us a second to take a step back, kind of make sure we hit everything we want to, and then if one of us forgot something, the other one can kind of step in and make sure we hit that point. We also have card readers that are available that kind of help with making it a fast process. Sometimes you don't have a lot of time, so you want to get the memberships rolling as quick as you can. So that's something that we use at our chapter level.
So he's mentioned, the resources. So make sure, besides having the card reader out there with you, you also should make sure you have the membership forms, maybe some magazines that you previously had from your chapter, and then some of the brochures. It's important to have this information available, so when you do decide that you're going to recruit the individuals, and depending on what you're going to, how you're going to be briefing them, you want to make sure that you're handing out the membership forms. And then here, we also like to have some type of a cheat sheet of what our upcoming volunteer events are, when is our monthly meeting. When we have this information, it makes the member a lot more forthcoming, says, okay, well, here's what the AFSA chapter does. And then also maybe some of your award stuff that you have on your that cheat sheet, and then when your membership meeting is, and then also it's important to put your social media stuff so they know how did they like your Facebook page and your Instagram page, that kind of stuff. You want to make sure that you get your information, put as much as you can on that sheet, because depending on what limited time you have might depend on what you can't give them or not. And so if you have it on that form, they'll at least have that information.
Yes, so the next thing you want to do is you want to develop a layout for the points you want to go over. This depends on how much time you have and the audience that you will be speaking to. You want to be very strategic with the legislative items that you go over. You will not normally have time to go over every legislative item that AFSA is working on. So you want to pick the ones that will most relate to the audience at hand. If you're unsure the scope of your audience, then you want to hit the things that affect most military members. That can be tuition assistance, BAH, and then our annual pay raises.
So I'm going to talk to you about how we do the development of our layout of our team and everything, but there's also a follow-through as well. Making sure that you follow through. And so here, we have a distro list, an email distro list. So you might have a membership member, and that's all they're responsible for, is putting folks on your distro list from either FTech, newcomers, ALS, any briefing that you have. You want to make sure that you put these individuals on your distro list so they're receiving the information. They might not be a member right away, but eventually if they keep seeing your emails and all these opportunities that you're providing them, they may end up becoming a member later on, or they might just volunteer. So here we only allow our AFSA members to lead certain volunteer events, but anyone, of course, can volunteer for any of our events. We also do, we want to make sure that we provide them opportunities. So if your chapter doesn't have monthly recurring events or even a weekly recurring event, it's important that maybe you want to create something like that. So when your members become a member, they have something that they can be a member of, something that they can be doing.
Yes, definitely. A successful membership committee at your chapter, it definitely requires a chapter that's providing opportunities to its members. Like you said, a weekly event or professional development that your members will be able to come to. That also gives them a chance, if they just joined AFSA and they're not really sure about what all, it gives them a chance to come out and start networking. Networking is another very important part of AFSA, and when you have these different opportunities that you can brief them about when you're trying to recruit members, it kind of helps them to decide that this is something they want to do. It is key to remember that when you recruit someone, it will definitely depend a lot on your briefing skills and how well you can sell AFSA. However, whether they decide to stay with AFSA and you continue to get that retainability will definitely depend on the follow-through. Make sure you're staying in contact with them, continuing to give them opportunities and provide those different things to them.
And remember, there's always resources out there for you. So, you know, at the chapter level, we all have divisions. So reach out to your division membership trustee. They'll have information that they can give you as well. And so know who your point of contact is at the division level. And then even at the headquarters level, it's important, again, to know who at the headquarters level does membership and fields. They're really important because a lot of times if you have any questions on membership forms, or if maybe when you inputted a person that they went to the wrong chapter, you didn't get the right recruiter. Trust me when I say this, but headquarters AFSA, they're very good when getting back to you and really a quick response and everything. So, and then also maybe create your own membership form for your base where you have, you know, like, so what we do is on our membership form, it has the basic AFSA membership form, but then it also may have, you know, like some of our, when our monthly meeting is, what our Facebook page, all that kind of stuff. So now that you have all this information, now it's your chance to get out there and go back and recruit more members for AFSA and also retain the current members you have. So we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.